it's like all of a sudden that's your man. Like, I don't fuck with that concept. You know, I don't know. You're trying to force those emotions on me, and like, I'm good if I never see you again. Let's start being honest with ourselves and saving our time, girls, you know, because it's like, what the fuck? Hey, y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dash. So, okay, tonight we're going to talk about something cute that can work on any type of man or anybody you trying to date, build a companionship with, whatever, okay? But before we get into that, I wanted to talk about our perfume of the week. We are rocking with Dossier, of course, and this one in this specific box is Amber Saffron. I know I talk about it in multiple videos, but y'all, I love this one so much that I literally got another one. The one I'm always talking about that's literally empty in my bathroom right now. This bottle ain't even been used yet. I just love it. I love the scent. Honestly, I don't wear it's the dupe for Baccarat. I don't wear Baccarat that often anymore because to me it's a hoe scent. Not a hoe for a female, but like it's just like everybody recognizes that smell now because it was like a wave of everyone loving it. So now it's like so familiar, like, so I don't even like smelling it on other people. I still like to spray it on me because to me it makes me feel rich, but like it's a whole scent to me. So like I don't wear it all the time, but if you always wanted to try Baccarat, that is the one I definitely recommend. And I love Dossier for their high quality dupes of all the designer perfumes. So of course that code is in my description box below if you want to smell like a rich bitch on a budget, okay? So that's one thing I wanted to cover. The other thing I wanted to cover, this week has been so busy. This has probably been like, I don't like to think of what I do as work because I like enjoy everything that I do, but like I've been like working, girl. Like I've been so busy. I haven't been on social media. I haven't taken no photos. My website is being redone. My management team is taking shit to like whole new levels. I have the craziest shit on the way, like that everybody's gonna love. It's just it's dynamic as fuck, but it's coming. It's very inclusive to everyone, and it's gonna be helpful to everyone, the new people, the old people, the people who are just excited about what's to come for all of us. Like it's just gonna be a really good thing. So it's coming, but I've been working hard with them on that and working on a bunch of other projects, promo, just like, girl, in my full influencer like element, you know, and I love it, but like I'm tired this week, just because it's a lot on my plate that I need to accomplish. But once those things are done, then I'm back free reign, whatever, vibing, okay? So it's okay. But one thing I wanted to say after saying that is I love coaching. Like, people don't understand. I really like being able to build connections and help people individually, break things down. Some things, especially with the girls I'm working with now, they know so much, but they just need like the pieces, and I have the pieces. So like it's really working. They're building great things for themselves, starting businesses. Shit's lit, okay? And the main thing is I won't be coaching at the end of April. I'm taking a vacay. Okay, I'm taking a fucking vacay. So April booking is now open. Since it's March, I opened it earlier than the second week this month because it's just easier and it's getting set up a lot quicker. And you know, I take a certain amount of clients each month. So for this month, I still have I was full at the end of February for this month, but I opened more slots due to the new scheduling system. So I have 5 spots left for March, and then April is now open for booking. It's gonna fill up really fast. Like every time I post a video, my coaching gets filled really fast. Y'all want to see reviews and stuff, it is on my Instagram in the IG highlights under my profile, and all my links are always in the description box below if you have questions, if you want to text me, everything along those lines. So now that we got all the business out of the way, I want to get into this video. Like I said, I'm a little tired, so don't be surprised if this video comes off a little goofy because I know how I get when I'm tired. But yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna figure out how to make these men chase you, okay? Keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna get into it, all right? But you have to understand now, before I even get into the things on this list, this is exclusive fucking tea, okay? This is tea that I teach in if one of the things like we have to discuss in your coaching program is dating, this is something that you learn, right? I keep this private, and the only time I've ever talked about it other than today is in a book I launched in the middle of 2021 or early 2021 about how to date. It's not available anymore on my website. It was available for a limited time, but the only other place it was in was that. So we're gonna cover it in this video because you need to know this for your new finesse life, your new dating life. Like, you need to know what you're doing, okay? So this is for the bad bitches. This is for the girls that's ready, all right? So number one, so you got this man, okay? This is, y'all been talking, y'all been getting to know each other, shit's pretty cool, whatever, okay? Nothing too deep yet. Rule number one, step number one, be the chooser. Don't be a pick me. You not waiting to get picked, bitch, okay? You're choosing. I'm choosing, oh, you know, you are kind of interesting, you know, let me get to know you, like, you unsure and shit. Even if you surely want this man, doesn't matter. To him, you're very unsure. He doesn't really know where he stands with you. He doesn't know how you feel about him, okay? You be the chooser. That's part of this, okay? So that's step one. And y'all, this video not gonna be held long. You know, it's gonna be probably a little lengthy. I know y'all love the lengthy videos, but like this week we gotta be choosy, and it was either give you some great content that's a little bit shorter or not have time to record the content at all this week, you know? I already missed my upload days, honestly, intentionally, because I had uploaded Monday, so I didn't upload Tuesday. Then I wanted to record Wednesday, but didn't have time. And then today's Thursday, so, you know, yeah. Y'all might get a video Saturday, hopefully if I have time to film tomorrow, but tomorrow's like my last work day of the week, so I have a lot to accomplish. But either way, yeah, okay. Don't be surprised if this video ain't 30 minutes. Okay, so, y'all know I say this quote by Megan all the time. It's two type of people in this world, and I'm a chooser. Okay, be a fucking chooser. Like, you have to be picky. Like, that's one thing with like sugar baby world, dating world, anything. Like, it's okay to go on a date and not like somebody. It's okay to be talking to somebody and like, I'm not talking about deep in no shit, but somebody talking to somebody fresh. You know how like shit be now, you start talking to somebody fresh and they expect you to be like on them or all about them so soon. Like, honestly, I don't feel that way. You're trying to force those emotions on me, and like, I'm good if I never see you again. Let's start being honest with ourselves and saving our time, girls, you know, because it's like, what the fuck? Like, I know you done been like that. You get somebody a second chance after the first day, knowing the first day wasn't shit, and it's like, why did I even waste my time going on this second day? And then now you think I like him, and then now you're in a deeper situation that you don't even want to be in. You know what I'm saying? So like, just don't be a fucking chooser. Choose. Yeah, I give him a second date. No, I wasn't fucking with him. I don't like his vibe. I don't like this. I mean, be picky. Like, it be shit, and I'm just rambling now, but y'all, it be shit. You know, those little things that you don't like matter. Get the fuck out of there, okay? Next, okay, step two. Step one, you the chooser, okay? You decided you're doing the choosing. Step two is recognize and swallow the fact that you were the prize. And if he starts to forget that, make sure you start to forget him. Okay? You need to feel valued and appreciated in every situation, every relation, every situationship, companionship, whatever you want to call it, okay? You need to feel appreciated, valued. Like, oh, he understands who he talking to. Like, he wants to wine and dine me. He wants to treat me good. Like, you shouldn't have to question how a man, like, doing shit for you. Because if he not doing shit for you that you deserve, that's letting you know he's not interested. So when he starts to act that way, you need to forget him and move around, okay? And don't forget, these are steps to make a man chase you. So this is not me telling you the relationship might be over forever. Like, this is just what you need to do, okay? Okay, so step three. When a relationship starts to speed up, continue to be focused on living your own lit life. This will make him want to be in your world 10 times more. Okay, so that kind of goes back to the whole thing I was saying. When you first start talking to somebody, say for instance, y'all talking, y'all start hanging out all the time, y'all start going out on dates, and then it's like, all of a sudden, that's your man. Like, I don't fuck with that concept. You know, I don't know if y'all fuck with that concept. Like, I know some people fall really quickly, and some people be like, ooh, you know, after the first date, we in love. Like, you know, I know that's like a wave of toxicism or whatever, toxicity that's in our generation and shit, but like, I don't fuck with that. Like, don't claim me. Don't be trying to record me in videos like we a thing. Like, you know, we're not there. So like, stop letting these like men do that on purpose. That's why it's a part of this like step by step. Like when shit starts, shit's gonna speed up, because that's what men do. They what is it? You give a man an inch, he gonna take a mile. They run that mile with love bombing and getting up in your face right away and shit too. You know, research love bombing if you don't know what love bombing is. But that's like a thing, okay? So when that happens, you have to keep living as the person that he was interested in. Don't be so consumed in this man world now that he's a part of your life. Like, men will take up your time and waste your time not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And just, they make you feel obligated like you're supposed to do that because you're now with them and shit, you know? But in reality, they respect the woman who goes off and do her shit and focus on her and handle her business and don't act like she needs like to be in a man's face 24/7 more. That's the chase. That's like, oh, she ain't even fucking with me like that. Like, damn, I need to do something to get her attention. You don't want to be all in love so soon. Like, so easy to get, so simple. Like, and I don't even want to get into the whole don't have sex too soon thing. We're going to get to that at some point in these steps, but like, that shouldn't even be discussed in this video. Okay, I shouldn't even have to go too hard on that. All right, so after, you know, the relationship has started to speed up, you live in your own life, he's acknowledging it, he's seeing it, he's respecting it, whatever, y'all got y'all little thing going on in the background, okay? Now, side note from this shit I'm talking about, the reason I'm saying, like, that concept I don't agree with is because I truly feel the best concept to focus on when dating is, like, collecting data. You want to date multiple people. Like, I have always dated a lot, you know, since I was 18. But last year, I lived, bitch. I dated some lit men last year, okay? I had fun, like, had crazy ass experiences. Like, last year was just fucking epic, okay? And I don't want to be with none of them. Like, no, nobody, none of them. Even the one I thought I was in love with, the girl, I don't want to be with none of them. All of them taught me something about what I need out of my, like, love life, or what I hate and what I won't deal with. Like, I learned so much shit about myself and about dating. Like, and that's why it's so important to date so many people. And I'm not saying date so many people at the same time, if that's not your speed, but like, date a lot of people in your life. Like, don't settle down so fast. Like, we young as shit. It's 1 billion people in the world. Like, what the fuck? Like, I know somebody in London love me. I know it's a man in London that would be OD about me. An African man in London, I know he's there for me. You know what I mean? So why I can't be like tied down here, you know, if I'm not sure, like 100%. And I feel like when you know, you know. Like, if you know this your husband, it's your husband. But like, no, like, you know, so that's why I don't believe in that concept fully. You need to date, you need to collect data, you need to figure out what you like, you need to figure out what you're interested in, figure out what's gonna be lit for you, what excites you. You know, I hate a boring ass relationship. You know, my door's open again. Y'all know I live in downtown, so that's the highway all night. Okay, so number 4 is like kind of manipulation, but you know, whatever. Number 4 is learn his love language early on in the relationship and use it to your benefit. Unless it's a gifts, I put unless it's a gifts language, but unless it is receiving gifts, because that's one of the love languages. And this is usually rare, of course. Most wealthy men don't need gifts, okay? So the other ones, you want to capitalize on. So like, words of affirmation is a big one for men. Lots of men's love language is words of affirmation. I'm not gonna tear them apart. I could have said some crazy shit to really relate to a lot of men, that being their thing, but a lot of men's love language is words of affirmation. What's the other one? Physical touch. That's another one that's really big for men. Those are usually the top 2. And it's words of affirmation, receiving gifts, physical touch. Shit, why I can't think of the other 2? I can't even think of the other 2 right now, but the main 2 are physical touch and words of affirmation for men. Say, for instance, you learn that those are 2 types of his love languages, or he scores high on those 2 charts, right? You can usually tell over time, because most time people portray their love language onto you, even if that's not your love language, okay? So once you figure out what their love language is, then you capitalize on it. So if his shit is words of affirmation, I'm going to constantly send him words of encouragement. Constantly remind him he's a great man. Constantly remind him he's handling business and doing what needs to be done. Constantly, like, that's what he needs to hear. It's gonna make him love me even more, because he feels underappreciated, because people don't share enough words of affirmation with him. You know what I mean? Oh, the other two love languages is acts of service. I don't know why I just popped in my head. And receiving gifts, acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch, and quality time. Okay, quality time. Quality time is not usually one for men, it's usually one for women. But the main two for men are the physical touch and words of affirmation. So use those to your benefits. Okay, y'all gotta start thinking smarter, okay, instead of harder. Okay, so step 5, you want to gain his trust. Nothing hits harder than the female that a man trusts. Nothing. Okay, if he can trust you with shit that he wouldn't share with other people, you really got him, girl. He's in your pocket. Okay, and you know, like, you can tell, like, and a lot of men will keep a lot of shit to themselves when you first get with them, and then they'll start to share as time progresses, so you know the relationship is growing. Okay, men kind of let you know how they feel about you, and they don't sugarcoat it when they fuck with you. So if you questioning a lot of shit, girl, he don't want you, you know. And sometimes that's just some shit we gotta accept. He ain't it. Okay, now step 6, let him be him. Don't step on his toes. Simply be the icing on the cake. Don't come in his life trying to correct shit right away. You got to get him whipped first. Okay? So, one thing I can say, if it's something that you absolutely fucking hate about the individual, or a trait they have, or something about them that, like, can't be changed, like, you may as well not even get too deep into the relationship, because it's going to bother you the whole relationship. The shit that bothers you in the beginning of the relationship is usually the reason this shit ends up going bad. Okay? But at the same time, if it's something that like simple, like he can't dress, you can change that shit once he's yours. You know what I mean? Like, he'll listen. Like, you can shop for your man, you can shop for both of y'all using his money. You know what I mean? But and that'll boost his confidence, so that'll make him feel good. So you save shit like that for later, but that's an example of something that can be changed. But you wouldn't go into the relationship trying to change this about him, because then that makes him feel like he ain't good enough. And men are sensitive as fuck. Men are way more sensitive than women, honestly. So, like, you want to be sure, like, you don't make him feel like you stepping on his toes or trying to change something about him, or he ain't good enough, or whatever. You know what I mean? You just gotta ease your way in. And then he likes the easy breezy girl that accepts him for who he is. Like, come on. I hope y'all heard the finesse in this, okay? I know I'm being a little dramatic because I'm really tired. I feel delusional as fuck talking right now, honestly. You know? But yeah. So, step 7. Be a woman he respects by setting your standard and never allowing it to slip. Okay, so this is so fucking big, especially for our alpha men who think so highly of their fucking self and shit. Like, when they feel like a woman got something to prove to them, like, and they know they can easily get pussy and shit. Like, it's men like that. It's like a wave of men in Atlanta. And, like, you making them, like, wait and work hard and spend money and do this and do that turns them on. Like, it makes them want you more, you know? So, you need to be the woman that he respects, you know? Be the girl that he respects, especially when he popping his shit, he got money, he gets attention all the time. He might be older and attractive, and he got money, like, you know, he get attention from girls. He easily can get girls, whatever. But you got to be the standout. You got to be the one that's different. You ain't fazed by that shit because you used to shit like that all the time. Like, you know? And he'll always be more attracted to you and more down to chase you than give his attention to someone else. And then step 8, the final step, okay? Build the sexual anticipation. Your nookie is your power. No matter how tempted you may be, don't give away your power too soon. The higher the anticipation, the better outcome will be in the long run. So, you know, with sex, anticipation makes sex better, you know, instantly. Like, just off the dribble. Like, you know, the idea, like, when you really like somebody, you're like, oh my God, what's the first time going to be like? You know what I mean? So you build up the anticipation, and men think the same fucking way. So, like, by the time it happens, it's like, yay, finally, you know? So that keeps it exciting. But then, like, men change when you give them that cootie, girl. It don't matter if he like you a lot or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It changes things. I will always feel like you get way more out of a situation before you give away the cootie than after. You know, not saying you can't get the same amount of shit or more after. It's just like the respect level. Like, men remember, you know, and I'm not saying it ain't couples out here that didn't have one night stands and ended up happy and in love, whatever. But that's like 10% of a 90% thing. You know what I mean? So, like, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. So like, it's just, it don't matter even if we want to have sex. You could want to have sex and he not want to have sex with you that night. Like, he don't want to rush it, right? But just because you ended up doing it, even if he wasn't thinking of you in that way, it fucks up your face. It just fucks up your face card. And it's like, it ain't that necessary. Like we have to calm ourselves and be able to control ourselves and know when to do what. And it's not the right thing to do that early on in situations with anybody. Be the one worth waiting for. You know what I mean? Like, that shit holds way more weight than any other type. So yeah, okay, those are the 8 steps. Doing those things will make any man chase you. Like, I'm telling y'all, I do this shit all the time. All the time, you know? But yeah, y'all, I'm so tired. So I think I'm gonna end this video. I hope y'all saw the video about me getting in the office for Valentine's Day. That shit is so lit. I haven't even picked out furniture. Like, I'm so tired. I know I keep saying it, but like, I'm so tired. But I'm almost done. And I just love that shit. Like, when you almost done with working on a project you've been working on, like, you know? But it's just like, you're so close to the finish line, you got to get there. And this is like entrepreneur dash talking to y'all, not finesse dating dash. Like, this is businesswoman dash talking to y'all. Okay? Sometimes when you really want to go to fuck to sleep or just watch Netflix all day, you can't. You know, you got to work. So either way, okay? I gotta serve my bigger purpose, and I'm gonna make sure it gets done, period. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you got some tips that can help you. I hope you got a few people right now in your life that you could try these things on. Okay, so I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.